Y'all, this is so weird, but I just thought of this. I said, just imagine if your mother or your father, your parents, was using witchcraft to get your father or your mother. I mean, just imagine one of them used witchcraft to manipulate the other. And that's where you came in and they became pregnant, or they had something happen to where you came out and you're here. Imagine that. Many of you guys are dealing with parents who have used these manipulative tactics to get your father or to get them, your mother, to invest and have them to stay with them. They didn't want to lose them, but they went the wrong route. They went the evil way to get these things, to get this man or this woman in their life to stay. Imagine that happening, and then there's a pregnancy in the midst. Of course, you would think, okay, yeah, the enemy would actually have all access or full, complete access to that child. See, this is why the enemy tries to attack you, because you were a byproduct of the witchcraft that your parents used to get the other one. But I'm here to tell you, we serve a great and mighty God. God is a restorer of those who seek him. See, you've been seeking God. You knew it was something that you had on your life, and the enemy, the devil, thought he had ownership over you. But God said, no, you are mine. See, the enemy thought he had you, but God, Jesus, said you were his, and there's no way, shape, and form or fashion that they can take what you are. See, now that you're waking up, and if you haven't woke up yet, you got to wake up, baby. God is saying that he's going to be by your side. He's not going to allow the plans of the enemy to be fulfilled in your life. Just understand that the purpose that God has on your life, it is to come into full and complete fruition. You will see better days. You have been experiencing a lot of witchcraft energy. You've been experiencing a lot of warfare, a lot of setbacks, a lot of things that have went against you after you were trying to get nearer and closer to the Most High God. But God is saying that he will always be there for you. He's always been there. He says, for I know the thoughts that I think towards you, plans to prosper you, to give you a great success, plans to make you succeed. I'm telling you, I'm paraphrasing. Look, his thoughts for you are good and not evil. See, the evil, you came from parents that were doing evil, but that doesn't make you belong to the evil. You don't belong there. You belong where God wants you to be, and he's still going to change. See, he causes even the evil things, even the witchcraft that came against you, to work for your good. He causes all things to work together for the good of them that love God and who are called according to his plan and purpose. And you best believe God has called you, and he has a plan and purpose for your life. Yeah, the enemy had a plan and purpose for your life too. He wanted you to live for him. See, this is why when you were younger, you were doing a lot of crazy stuff. But see, when God woke you up, there was a difference in you. It changed everything. And that's why the enemy tries to attack you. And if he can't attack you, he tries to attack your family. When he can't attack your family, he'll go to your finances. But I'm here to tell you that God is giving you back everything that the enemy has stolen from you. You best believe it. See, and another thing, many of you guys, your parents aren't even together no more. So after that happened, your other parent started to act and treat you differently. And the reason being because they know exactly what they done. And every time they see you, it reminds them of the things that they did, the evil works that they did. And this is why you have that friction between you and this parent. Many of you guys don't understand why you can't get along with certain people. You can't understand why you can't get, I'm saying certain people, because even the people in your life who have performed witchcraft or voodoo, whatever it is, against you, and they see that you're still prospering, that you're still serving God in the midst of it all. It reminds them of what they did. Like, why isn't it working? Why is this not going the way that I needed to go to? So, but then the parent that you've been with all your life treats you really weird, because I'm telling you, every time they see it, they are disgusted by the things that they did to get you. They are disgusted by the ways they acted, when they acted on the evil acts that they thought of, when they went to do the spell, when they got the spell work done, when they went to the witch to get it done. Honey, it reminds them. This is why they can't front you. This is why they can't face you the way that they want to. This is why they can't love you the way that they want to love you, because they know exactly what they did, and they feel like they owe the enemy something. But trust and believe, God says, you are mine. You are mine. You don't owe the devil nothing. You don't owe the enemy nothing, and you sure don't owe nobody nothing that keeps treating you like dirt. Just because of some of the dirt that they did, they're treating you wrong. You don't owe them nothing. God says he's restoring the things that were taken from you. He's restoring the years that were taken from you. The way that you grew up, and the way that things happened in your life and you lost out on a lot of stuff, he's restoring all of these things for you because he knows the plans that he thinks towards you. He knows he's giving you a prosperous life. He wants to give this to you and he's doing it. It ain't just that he wants to, he's doing it. Type in the comments, won't he do it? Won't he do it? WON''T. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? He's going to do it time and time again just to show the enemy that he cannot have legal grounds over your life. Because legally, you belong to God. Trust and believe. God is doing some things to make your life greater. He's pushing the agenda that you shall live and not die. Yes, you shall live and not die. You shall be blessed and highly favored and not cursed. Because see, how can somebody curse what God has blessed? See, your parent gave up on you, but God said, I ain't giving up on you, baby. I got your back, full charge. Okay, he got the angels all around you, warring for you. See, your mother or your father gave up on you a long time ago. That is why they feel a certain type of way. I'm telling you, it's almost like they're holding this secret in their mind that keeps driving them nuts. Your parent might even act crazy. They might act crazy too. You're like, why is you so defensive? It's simply because they can't face the fact that they did some wickedness just to get your other parent. It's simply because they cannot face the fact that they used evil manipulation to get you, to get your other parent. The seed that your parent thought they produced, they thought it was evil. They thought it was going to come from evil, that you were rooted in evil. See, but God picked you up. Okay, you hear me? I said he picked you up and he rooted you and grounded you in him. That had nothing to do. That whole thing ain't have nothing to do with you. You didn't ask to be here. You didn't ask to come to this life like that. But God said, I wanted you here. I've changed the situation to root you in me, to keep you strong and grounded in me, to keep you strong and grounded. This is why you were so able to make it this whole time. This is why your parents, some of you guys were SA'd when you were younger and your parents didn't even care. Your parent didn't even care. They didn't even act like they cared about you. They just wanted you to go through that suffering and didn't even care about it because they felt like it was something that they owed the enemy. They thought they owed the enemy a ransom for the things that they did in their past. But see, a true parent would have started praying for you. A true parent would have started fasting for you. A true parent would have loved you to life and not to death, okay? Do you hear me? Because I'm telling you, it's so much that has happened. Many of you guys have went through so much because of this. Because your parent did not stand up for you in the spiritual realm, did not stand up for you in prayer. But God says, I've been praying for you. I've been praying for you. You remember in the word, Yeshua said to Peter, I prayed for you. Yes, he told Peter, I have prayed for you, for Satan has desired to sift you as wheat. He said, but I prayed for you. And that's what you got to remember. See, God is Jesus, Yeshua, God is praying for you and has always been praying for you, has always had your back. There was no reason for you to go through the sufferings, but it happened. See, but it all works out for the good. All of these things work out for the good of them. And you are called according to his plan and purpose. You are a chosen one. You are divine. And there's no rhyme or fashion that the enemy can take you. He says, God says he can't have you. He can't have you. And see, your mother or your father tried to give you up a long time ago. Some of you guys were giving up. Some of you guys are adopted and your parent gave up on you. But God says, I ain't give up on you. I have adopted you. You are mine. You are a part of mine. So I'm here to take you in and continuously bless you right in front of those that gave up on you. People giving up on you in life. They didn't like you. They stood you up. Things that they did to count you out as the black sheep of the family because of what happened. This is why. But God says, I got your back. I'm not letting it go down like this, baby. At the end of the day, you shall prosper. He says, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. And you about to be first, baby. First base, okay? They can't touch you. They can't touch you. You got angels protecting you. You got the Lord all around you. I'm telling you. See, when God does a thing, nobody can undo it. See, he did it. Nobody can undo what God has done in your life. That's one thing for sure. So you got to understand that God really is getting ready to bless you. He's giving the wealth of the wicked to you. See, those that took from you, that stole time from your life, that gave up on you when you were just a little kid. They didn't like you, so they rejected you. God is giving you all of that back and then some. Type in the comments, I receive it. I receive it. If you receive this message, type in the comments, I receive it. God is blessing you, and he's getting ready to show you and show your enemies that he's not to be played with, that he got your back, and he always has. And that's on period. Now, I just know y'all don't went and got my book, The Burning Bridge. Y'all don't went and got my book, right? I got several of them, and they ready to be shipped to you today, okay? So make sure you go and get this book. All you got to do is look in the description bar below, or look on the description in the bio, okay? Go over there and get your book today. You're going to love this. This is going to help you to realize that God is still in charge. He is still moving in your life. So many blessings on top of blessings you're going to realize when you read this book, because you do not have to suffer alone, okay? I love you. Thank you. Make sure you go and get it. Go ahead and get it. Peace and blessings.